Hi everybody, Nancy Burt-Preece here, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Sorry I'm a little bit late today. I was doing some errands and on the phone doing an errand, and you know how that sort of thing goes. So this is all my contact information. Please, I would love more people on my Facebook business page, and please share my YouTube channel. Today we are making a relatively simple card, but it looks like a wow. It is from the Cheers and Sips stamp set. I am cutting these out. I'm fussy cutting them out of the designer series paper because the drinks are so cute. There's so many different kinds. This is the Glass and Gardens embossing folders. There's 2 in them, and I'm using one of them. This is the designer series paper that comes with that suite. And I just have... let's celebrate, it's your day, and then people can put happy birthday or whatever they choose. So let's make this simple card. We're going to start. I went ahead and I have a 5.5 by 8.5 scored at 4 1/4. And I embossed the bottom with the Glass and Gardens. Now it does leave a little bit of a line. You have to kind of be careful, but it doesn't show when you add all your other goodies. I went ahead and I forgot, and I did the tearing, so I wanted to show you how to do it. This is, once again, the designer series paper. I'm going to use the other side this time. This is 2 by 5.5, and this is 2 3/4 by 5.5. And when you get your piece, you're going to just tear as close to the edge as you can. It doesn't have to be perfect. And you're going to tear towards yourself. And this is to add interest to our piece. So if it's not exactly, that's what we want. We want it to look kind of different. So I went ahead and did that. So I'm going to adhere this designer series paper to the blackberry. And I'm using the other side. So you can see I love our paper. There's a lot of designer series paper out there, and I have used a lot of different kinds. And I'm not just saying this. I really do think the quality of Stampin' Up! And the double-sided, it is so much better than others. I exclusively use Stampin' Up! Cardstock, even in personal things where I'm not doing with my business. It's just so much better. It just is. And they stand behind their products. If there's a problem, they replace them. So we're going to do that. That just adds in, every time you make it, it's going to look just a little bit different because of the torn edge, which is a fun little technique. This is a 3/4 strip for my little Cheers. And I'm just going to stamp that. And, well, don't stamp it like that. Stamp it like that. That's why at my classes, I always have like strips. So if you make a boo-boo, you can just go ahead and restamp. Not a problem. So I'm going to just cut that. That's a boo-boo. And cut this at an angle. And I'm going to go ahead and adhere that straight down. I didn't want to pop this up because I want to pop the drinks up. So I'm going to put it right to the edge. That's a personal preference where you put it. I went ahead and fussy cut 2 drinks out. And they are fun, aren't they? I mean, you can see I didn't do a great job. I'll just go around that edge a little. I love this. I love when designer series paper is like this. And you can just fussy cut it out. I'm going to pop up our drinks. Now, if you wanted to use the back side, you definitely could. It's a total personal preference. But, and I'm going to put, I don't know why I put the big one on the right. I always do. Every single card I make with this, I always put the taller one on the right. There's probably a reason for that. I don't know. But that's what I do. Then I'm going to just kind of put that up. So it's kind of next to it, but not crooked. That would be good, not crooked. Now for the inside, I put hopefully you can see me stamping that. I realized I was stamping that one low. Let's celebrate. It's your day. Then I'm going to use, they have a nice little orange in here with Timid Tiger. I'm going to put, oh, yep, if you do that, here's the beautiful thing about, you just turn it over. Does mean I have to restamp the top, but I'm okay with that. So let's try the Let's Celebrate again. And it's your day. And then we have some orange slices for our drinks. And then I'm going to put some strawberries. I'm going to stamp them in Memento in the middle because I'm going to color them with blends. And it's so easy to color. I use a small edge. Go around the inside of that strawberry. I'm using strawberry slush. So easy. And I'm using Lemon Lime Twist for the leaves. How did I pick those colors? They were in the Designer Series paper. So it makes it easy for you. And I always get something on it as usual. Now, if you get something on it and you can't get off, you have a couple of choices. I would, for this one, it's so small, I would probably leave it. And then when you're writing, make sure you write in there. If you wanted to, you could add some more strawberries and things on there. I'm not going to, because I have done that. But, you know, it is a personal preference how you fix that little tiny boo-boo. But I will probably leave it and just... And now I'm making more mess. Okay, now I really have to fix it because that's a mess. You know why? Because I have ink on my fingers. And you know, sometimes at my stamp classes, people are like, oh, I'm like, yeah, well, welcome to the club. So here's how I'm fixing it. We don't have to worry. There's no mistakes. Only opportunities. I learned that from my sweet upline. And you know, the great thing is I heard my granddaughter say it, and that makes me happy because you know what? We don't want people to worry. This should be fun. It should not be stressful. You could add more oranges. I'm just adding more strawberries. Could do anything you want. I'm just keeping it, you know, you can go crazy too, like I've been known to do that. And then I'll add our leaves. And you've got a cute, it could be any kind of celebration you wanted. Could be a bridal shower, could be really anything. So we've got some very cute cards. Each one is different because I use the different side of the Designer Series paper. Oh, there's Missy. Thank you, Missy. I see her online. And yes, there is only opportunities because look, I almost think I like this one better now. So Just a fun, easy card, and I hope you give it a try. Have a wonderful day.